Hello out there. Peabody here. And of course, you know Sherman.
Where are we going today, Mr. Peabody?
Back to the 13th century, Sherman, for a visit to a very famous palace.
Does vaudeville go back that far?
Not the RKO Palace, the palace belonging to Kublai Khan, Emperor of all China. For today, the Wayback Machine will introduce us to that legendary world traveler, Marco Polo. Performing with its customary brilliance, the Wayback teleported Sherman and I into Kublai Khan's magnificent palace. However, you can imagine our dismay at finding Marco Polo inside a cell. And of all things, sewing.
Tell me your size and then leave. I'm very busy.
Size?
Your shirt size. Isn't that what you come for?
No, we came to see you, Mr. Polo.
That's strange. Everyone who comes in here usually wants me to make a shirt for them.
Polo shirts?
Sure. I make the mistake of teaching the Chinese how to play polo. Now I am compelled to make a genuine polo shirt for every man and woman and child in China.
Why don't you escape?
Because I wouldn't get very far. At least not without my passport.
Kublai Khan?
Yeah, he's a steal it from me.
Sherman and I demanded an immediate audience with the great Khan.
You think I am a fool? Polo shirts is very big business for us. Now please to depart from Honorable Khan's presence.
Not without Marco's passport.
So, you wish to acquire a passport? Tell you what Khan gonna do. We're gonna gamble for it. Passport against your lives.
It's a deal.
We play one fast game of Chinese checkers. Winner take all.
The play began cautiously. It was during the middle of the game that I learned Kublai Khan couldn't be trusted. Not only was my opponent a master strategist, but he indulged in subterfuge, such as burning incense that clouded my vision, and occasionally referring to a book guaranteed to shake anyone's confidence. But in the end, superior intellect won out.
Well, it look like you win. All right. Kublai know when he been conned. You get passport. You like a try for two?
Thank you, no. One is all we require. We returned to Marco's cell and related the good news. However, no sooner were we inside...
We're locked in.
More of Kublai Khan's dirty work.
Yes, but there's more than one way of skinning a Khan. Any tools about?
I got a needle and thread.
Thread will do.
Gee, Mr. Peabody, you're good enough to be in a rodeo.
I twirled my miniature lariat between the bars and encircled a ring of keys hanging on the wall. In a matter of minutes, we were free.
So far, so good. What's next?
The quickest way out of China is by boat. Head for the river. We arrived at the water's edge, but the only thing we found was a tiny rowboat.
Hey, couldn't I wait until something bigger came along?
And something did. Kublai Khan, followed by a horde of savage warriors who promptly lined both sides of the shore. This calls for a slight alteration in plans. I instructed Marco to row past Kublai Khan as fast as was humanly possible.
But those warriors have spears. Suppose they throw them.
The only thing they'll throw are words of encouragement. Come, Sherman, there's work to be done.
Now hear this. Now hear this. Aim spear at first thing that float down river.
You do, and you'll spoil the race.
What are you talking about?
The International Rowboat Regatta. We talked Marco Polo into rowing for China.
You did?
Of course, he doesn't stand much of a chance in a Chinese boat.
And what is wrong with Chinese boat?
Nothing. I merely...
I bet you 20 yen Marco win.
You're on.
Look, Imperial One! Escape prisoner coming down river! Shall we kill him?
Hey, you crazy? I got yen bet on that boy. Come on, Marco!
And so as the sun slowly settled in the west, so did Marco. Kublai Khan won his bet, Marco his freedom.
Well, at least he gave China the sport of polo.
He gave them one other sport, Sherman. Every afternoon, Marco would smack a rubber ball against the palace wall. Naturally, it caught on big with the Chinese population. And when that many people play handball, you need a lot of wall.
Is that why they built the Great Wall?
That's why, Sherman.